Hey guys, Deagle545 with Z's at the ends and the front, whatever you want to call me. But I don't have my suit on, so I don't like that. Anyways, this is, if you have watched my golf course video, you can see what it kind of looks like. And this is my golf course. This is, let me do a quick run through. This is what you probably have seen. This hole right here, this is the first hole. And it looked a lot crappier just with that one hole here. Not the one hole, this one hole. All this stuff wasn't there, but when you're adding this, it makes it look a lot nicer. And for lag's sake, I'm not going to put it on extreme render distance or far or whatever. That's my golf course, clubhouse, putting green, driving range. And so let me just do a quick tour through my hole. This is the first hole on par 4. Pretty simple, straightforward, just to get the concept down. And all these extra things like the yardage marker, the track, will be added later. And so this is the first hole. Second hole I had has a little bit of a par 3, so a short hole. One tee box, because tee boxes I can really need. And so you just hit it over into here, lake in the middle, out of bounds. Pretty much you have to have a straight shot onto the green. Pretty straightforward hole. This hole has 2 tee boxes, but with the elevation change. So this one is closer but lower, and this one is farther out but higher. So I just marked this one as black, but maybe this one might actually have an advantage if you can get a power shot and just get a nice shot going. You could get the advantage. So yeah. Anyways, but this is not what this series is going to be about. Do not know the title yet, but it'll probably be something cool. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the process of how I make the holes. And since this is the first golf course, I'm not going to get too much into it because I want to test it and see how people like it. But future plans I have is to, you know, get out the voxel sniper and start terraforming and start doing custom trees. Right now I'm just using saplings with little bone meal, which reminds me I need some bone meal, so that's in this one. And so that's what I'm doing now, but I will get more in depth. And so basically this is par 5, so I want to have par 4, par 3, and then par 5, so you can get a bit of everything in the first 3 holes. And so what you have to do from here is go over to here, and I'll get into ideas of the hole later. And this is kind of half complete, so we're just going to do a little test episode of the test course, which is something that sounds kind of weird. But anyways, you're going to hit the ball from here, somewhere over here, or maybe somewhere over here. I'm going to have like a little strip of land where you can hit it here and try to get like a power shot to over here. But so you hit it there, you flop it on over here, and then you throw it onto the green, and that will be the par 5. This speed, I just planted it all around so it can grow, and then I can just knock out what's going to be in the way, which is probably going to be all of this. And so this is the small little green. So this is actually a pretty challenging hole, because on a good 3 good shots will get you on going for a birdie. So that is kind of a tough situation going on. And maybe I have an idea what we're going to do here. But that's going to be the series, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's hop right into it. Well, I already did this, and I had the trees layout, and this is kind of semi-complete. I want to do some tweaking there, but I just thought right here what we can do is maybe put a little bit of a sand trap. What I just passed it, sand trap, and get a half slab. And we could do is maybe not a sand trap here, but yeah, here we'll just do that. Fine. So we're just gonna clear some of this out, and that should be good. And so I don't know how the pacing is going to be in these episodes. I want to do, in theory, a whole episode, but that might be a little long. And while I keep flying around, I could be working. So let's just kind of cut out a general figure of what a sand trap will be. And the cool thing about 1.3 is they have books now, and so I can actually do a rule book and maybe even a scorecard kind of laid out for people. So it's more interactive and actually fun, maybe even competitive. But that's not the point of this video, so I should stop getting off topic. And just, okay, anyways, let's just do this little sand trap. This is something cute, so makes it a little bit more difficult. Maybe you have to lay up or something, but let's just get this all filled in. And the idea of a sand trap is you want it to be sunken into the ground, so when hitting out, it's going to take you a couple of shots to maybe like get out of the sand trap. So let's just kind of dig down here. But you don't also you face the challenge of making it impossible to get out of the sand trap, or you like get stuck and it takes way too many shots. And so there might be some kind of balancing rule to affect that. Like if a sand shot, you get 2 shots to get it out, counting 1 stroke and something like that. But let's see here how this looks. And it's gonna take testing, but right now it's gonna be all to my eye because I'm not gonna test anything right now. So let's just make this double wide, and we should be good to go. And then we can just kind of fill this in, and we kind of have some kind of rudimentary sand trap, and that doesn't look half bad. It looks like it can be pretty easy to get out of. A little flop shot, hop it right here, then send it on its way. So that could be interesting. And so what we can do is get a little bone meal on the side just to get some grass. Make sure it doesn't go in the fairway though. Whoops. Get that back, and yeah, now it looks a lot nicer just by that little addition. So the next thing I want to do is I'm gonna have to have something that comes around this side, but I do not know what it is yet. Maybe I can have like some kind of, I'm thinking of trees, but that's kind of overdone a little bit. So, let's try just do some jungle trees on the side, and maybe we can just have some kind of jungle theme going on, and you can be like hitting into the jungle. And so that would be kind of an interesting addition, because I have like a mixture of trees, except for the pine trees, because those are kind of ugly, not gonna lie. And when I do end up building courses, I'm gonna have them themed. This one's gonna be like a nature theme, as you can see. It's gonna be very peaceful and serene, but other themes are gonna be like deserts and pretty good sized trees. Deserts, volcanoes, like rocky themes, not like the movie, but kind of weird themes. Maybe a nether theme. Oh, what am I doing? See, like these won't grow if there's something next to it, I'm pretty sure. So let's just do like that. Like this. Are you gonna grow? Nope. Alright. Let's just, there you go. I think it was the flower. Jungle trees do not like flowers. But so we have some kind of jungle trees going on, which kind of, this is a long stretch of land to actually make it. So I'm thinking, let's just keep going with the jungle trees then. You know, let's kind of place a few regular jungle trees, the smaller kind. We're gonna have a dense forest is something I'm going for. So let's just kind of pop these along. That one's not needed. Actually, that one can go back. And we'll just kind of build off that. The cool thing about jungle trees is they're not really close to the ground. And they're kind of grow up tall. An example over here is that tree right there is very tall, which is something kind of good, so you can kind of walk under it and stuff. See? And when bone mealing, you want to call it like that, you don't get stuck like you do with regular trees. Like that's probably the lowest tree you're gonna get. Grow. Okay. No. Okay. Maybe just gotta do this for a while. No. Let's move it a little closer. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. No. No. Grow. Stubborn trees, aren't they? So let's just get all these trees up and running. Alright. And the bad thing about a super flat map is it looks all bland and slime spawn, so those are the cons of the map. But just like that makes it look way more, a lot more better, not way more better, because that makes no sense. It might make sense, but it's illiterate, and we do not want that. So let's kind of just put some grass down, just to give that ambient effect. Oh, we didn't grow you. Okay. There we go. I'm thinking about what to add to these trees, but these kind of just set their own kind of thing. I don't know if we should keep all of this reed here because it kind of looks kind of bland because of the repetition. It's kind of destroying the effect of the reeds. You know, it's cool on the first hole because it was just a little stretch of it. And so I'm thinking maybe take it off from like here. Let's just see how that works. Alright, that's kind of cool how you can move super fast in water when you're flying. I don't know if that was any change, but it seems like it's a lot better. I mean, I'm soaring through the water. It's like no penalty on it. So I think this actually does look a lot better. And let me just set this back to night. Okay. And there we go. This is... well, I can't say there we go. We're still cutting all this down. All this wasted time planting all these, but whatever. We're not going to need it in front of the green. So let's just take it away. We're just going to chop all of this off. And so there we go. We should be quite good. Alright. We'll keep it just on this stretch of land. So like that. That kind of looks a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. And it does open up the green some bit. So let's just kind of pop this down. And I think this is going to be the end of the episode. But before I end the episode, I want to do one last thing. So I'm trying to think of what should I do. This kind of fairway's all messed up. But we have this. Let's have this be like a giant sand trap here. I'm thinking, no, meh, that sounds like a good idea. Does it? I don't think it's going to be all that useful, actually. So we'll kind of just leave that alone. But let's try to add some kind of sand. Let's do a sand trap in the middle of the fairway. Sounds muy bueno. So let's do this. And if you're wondering if they do this in real life, they do, and it sucks. Ooh, I can't wait to get to the burns. Add some burns in. If you don't know what a burn is, it's like a little channel of water. Like a 1 or 2 block channel of water that you can pretty much get messed up in. I was actually at a tournament, and the burns cost me an extreme amount of strokes where I had a very bad day. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but it was a bad day, nonetheless. So what we're going to do for this trap is, since it's in the middle of the fairway, we're going to make it a easy trap. And so kind of just set this out. And let's see, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Maybe have it go in one like that. And then if you're in the middle, you're basically screwed. And so that is actually a pretty tough trap. So there you go, buddies. Watch out for these kind of traps in the fairway. They can be harmful. But thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we will finish off the hole, do stuff to the greens, and do some touching up. I might do some stuff off camera if it's too boring, and I'll be way more prepared next time. But if you actually like the course and want to see the end product, go ahead and put down a like, because that shows me that this is actually something I should work more on, and that's how I judge what needs to be recorded and what needs to be done, is by the likes. So if you like this, or Deagle's Diary, or TechWhat, I will respond to that saying, I need more of this, and we'll be all happy campers. And so I applaud you guys for watching, and see you guys later.